training camps opening up around the NFL this week. The man behind the most controversial play of last season is front and center on the cover of this week's Sports Illustrated. It's been called one of the worst calls in NFL history, though Seahawks coach Pete Carroll says it wasn't the worst call, it was just the worst outcome. Sports Illustrated senior writer Greg Bishop spent some time with the Seahawks coach as he gets ready to move on from Super Bowl 49, and he joins us now on the phone. And Greg, Carroll says the aftermath of the disastrous end of the Super Bowl has been, quote, thrilling to go through. After talking with him, do you buy that? Has he really embraced the aftermath of what he calls giving away the Super Bowl?
Well, I think whether I buy it or not isn't as important as whether the Seahawks do. I think any coach in that situation, any team that's gone through a loss the way the Seahawks lost that game, I think they sort of have to say that they're going to move past it. They have to say that, this is going to be a new year. They have to say that they confronted winning the Super Bowl 2 years ago the same way they're going to confront this. I mean, it'll be interesting to see it play out. I mean, we don't see a loss as devastating as that loss in sports very often, and especially in the Super Bowl and in the final seconds and on one of the last plays. So, it'll be interesting to see it unfold. Buy it, not buy it. I think the real important thing is what the Seahawks think when they get back to training camp here.
When you hear him say that the decision to throw on second and goal wasn't the worst call, it was the worst outcome, do you get the sense he still truly believes he actually made the right call to throw the ball?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Pete Carroll hasn't really wavered. We've seen him in public a few times since the Super Bowl. He had the interview with Matt Lauer right afterward. He spoke at the NFL Combine. He did a few scheduled interviews during mini camps, and then we spoke to him recently for the cover piece. And throughout all those interviews, he's had the same sort of thought throughout that, this is why they did it, this is what happened, and, you got to kind of live with the outcome. He's been very consistent there.